I don't really know if this hood that I got on right now makes me look like a member of the Ku Klux Klan or if it's kind of giving me some swag aura. But I wasn't really rocking with my hair today, so had to fix it. I'd like to make two formal apologies before I begin with this video. First one being that my pants are in the background. It kind of fucks up the aura that I got going on in this room. The vibes of the set. It's supposed to be like clean and I have nothing wrong going on in my room. What you don't see is I have like a million pieces of clothing right here. But most of the time I just put them on my bed and just throw them on there. And then anytime I record a video, I take them, I remove them and put them on my shelf over here. Today I didn't feel like doing it. But I choose to see this as a positive, the positive mindset that I'm trying to put you all onto. It kind of shows that my room is lived in, that I'm an actual person speaking to you right now, and I'm not just a figment of your imagination or an AI on YouTube. If you get bored of looking at me, take a quick gander at my pants. You might rock with it. Apology number 2. This is a more little sincere apology, but I'd like to formally say I'm sorry about the last video that got uploaded if you happen to see it. I said some things I shouldn't have said in it. I made some claims that I take back. I'm fucking with you. It was a completely normal video. I just didn't like it. I uploaded a video yesterday called the Bop Part 2. Or I didn't call it the Bop Part 2, but it was a Part 2 to the Bop video that's already up on my channel. Not about the same person, but kind of about the same theme. I might redo it and re-upload it in the future. But the one that I made yesterday, I didn't really like it because about 10 hours after I had uploaded it, I saw that it had about 9 views when in reality I usually get like 10. So I clearly noticed that it wasn't up to par with some of my other content. So, it had to be deleted immediately. If you saw that video, I'm really sorry. It wasn't my best work. Not only because it got few reviews, but I also feel like it was kind of rushed. I just wanted to make a video. So I just kind of scribbled down some notes and I made it. Usually when I make these kinds of videos, it's usually me going about my day and then a thought pops into my head and I'm like, this would make a fire video. And yesterday, then that didn't happen. I just, I felt like I needed to make a video and I just kept brainstorming and eventually that's the only thing I could come up with, which is why I felt it felt kind of rushed, kind of unnecessary even. So yeah, I mean, if you like the video, I'm probably gonna re-upload it in the future and make it better and more, concise because I feel like yeah, it wasn't up to par with my other work. The videos that I'll be coming out in the future will be pure quality. Expect nothing but an improvement from here. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay blessed. So as you all know, I'm a proud feminist. And yesterday was International Women's Day. So I got to really fulfill my purpose on this earth. Well, being the person I'm supposed to be. A hardcore feminist. And I felt like I wanted to make a video today dedicating the video to all the women out there and all the lovely ladies that you just make life so much better. This might be one of the first videos where I actually have some sort of a script going on because I mean I have 5 bullet points written down, as you can see. But I wanted to make this video because yesterday was International Women's Day and I feel like, I don't know, women don't get as much appreciation as they should in today's society. So while maybe you were at home yesterday probably contributing to capitalism and supporting the patriarchy, you know what I was doing? I was out in a feminist rally walking around the city and shouting crush sexism, go communism, and basically getting my feminist aura out there into the world. I got bored after about 5 minutes and wanted to leave, but I stayed. You know why? Because when the women were working in jobs they didn't want to work 100 years ago, you know what? They couldn't leave. They had to stay. They didn't have a choice. I feel like it's my duty as a feminist to stay in this rally, which was boring as fuck. I can officially say I'm sorry, there were like lights flashing in my room, but I realized it's this little thing I got going on here. Basically, I'm better than all of you now because I'm someone who's not performatively a feminist. I'm actually a feminist now. And when you're in a rally for something that you believe in, or for a cause like this, you automatically become more in tune with the cause itself. So I wanted to dedicate this video today to all the amazing women we have out there. Our mothers, our friends, our girlfriends, our lesbian girlfriends. Kind of what happened yesterday was I woke up in the morning. I was like, oh my God. Is this the day? Is it today? Is it really happening? I could sense it in the air. When I looked out my window, the sky was pink. Yesterday being today, International Women's Day, and I'm gonna make the most out of it. I put on my sickest clothes. I was about to say sexiest, but all my clothes are sexy. Yes, today I'm gonna join the feminist rally because my boy, my friend, he's part of a political movement for younger people, and they were part of this thing that organized the rally in the city. So me and a couple of other friends, we're gonna go support him, and I was like, "Frick yeah, it's gonna be epic." So we get to the rally place. I see all the lovely women around, and all some of the true feminists who are also participating, and I'm like, "Yes, this is gonna be so epic." There was, however, a surprising lack of Asian people. If you're Asian, do you really support women? But essentially, we start walking, we start chanting. We're screaming, "Crush the patriarchy." I wasn't screaming because I was insecure. 5 minutes into walking, I was bored. Bored. I got my skateboard with me during the rally, because my plan was to maybe be part of this little walk around for a couple of minutes, and then go to the skate park. So we start walking, and we walk past the skate park, and I'm like, kind of, yo, I kind of want to head off, but no, like I said earlier, I stayed for all the oppressed women out there. This is kind of fitting for the theme, actually. Towards the end of the rally, when me and the gang had gotten food and we were waiting for the bus because some of us were leaving, a woman saved my life. You heard that right. I was standing very close to the street, and the buses here where I live, they have like their rear view windows, rear view mirrors are kind of like out. So the bus is here, and the windows are kind of like here, right? So I was standing on the sidewalk, and a bus starts coming, and I'm not noticing this because I'm facing the other way. The bus is coming like from here, and I'm facing there. Inverted camera's fucking me over. Essentially, I'm facing this way. The bus is coming from behind me, and like it's about to ram into me. And since the bus driver is a man and is not competent enough, like if it was a woman driving, but I'm standing here and the bus starts coming, and I'm like this close to being hit by the rear view mirror, but in the nick of, like in the last second, a completely random like woman just like freaking grabs my arm, pulls me back onto the street, and I'm like, whoa, and the little thingy on the bus like swooshes by, and I look over and like she's like, be careful next time, and then she walks off. So dude, it's so bonkers because you know how normally in stories it's like the damsel in need of saving. The Prince Charming comes and saves the woman from the castle with the fire spitting dragging around drag. Oh, bro, my a princess is stuck in a tower, and a prince has to come save her from the fire breathing dragon that's like circling the tower. That's essentially what just happened to me. But given that it was Feminism Day, some divine intervention sort of kind of switched our roles, and I feel like this is so good for me as a person and like my development into a beautiful little butterfly feminist. Now I got to experience what some women would be the dream, being saved by the Prince Charming and all that, but for other women would be oppression, because obviously sometimes the princess can save the prince. I got to be the pretty princess, or oh shit, I just made it darker. I got to be the princess who was saved by the prince from the dragon. The dragon being the bus that was about to slam into my head, and the prince being the woman that cutely grabbed my arm and like yanked me to the side of the road. I was also very impressed with her grip strength. She didn't grab my arm. She dug into it with like claws or something. She had nails on it. I think kind of hurt me, but having a few scratches here and there, like being permanently retarded because I got a concussion from a bus hitting me in the head. Fuck the bus driver. It didn't honk or anything. Okay, I was standing like this. The thing that was about to hit me was here. He starts honking when it would have like been halfway through my head. But the woman saved my life. Another amazing thing about women. I have about 3 girl best friends, and the hierarchy of which one I like more kind of shifts, but depending on who wants to speak to me the most. Recently, my girl back in Australia, dude, oh, she's so goated. I met her when I kind of first moved to Bali in end of 7th grade. And she immediately took me under her wing, given she was kind of weird at the time, but I was definitely weirder. She took me under her wing and she showed me the ropes. She showed me what it meant to be a true man. That's crazy. Dude, I feel like more women have taught me how to be a man than men have. Shout out women, dude. She also happened to be the first person I ever made out with. Swag. Hopefully she doesn't see this video because I don't think she wants that out there, but I got my little niche community. Y'all won't snitch, right? Dude, there's just so many things to be grateful for women about. I can sense my English is rapidly declining. But I'm kind of happy I'm making this little YouTube gay thing going on right now, because that means I can practice speaking English just to like get better at it normally. So, it'd be like that sometimes. Also, in the spirit of Women's Day, I got a Kinder Egg, those little thingies, and Would you look at that? Harley Quinn. So that's pretty epic, right? Bro, shout out to my mom, dude. Even though she's like, and shout out to the other women in my family. They're also pretty chill. Most of them are. A lot of them I don't like. Shout out to most of the women in my family, dude. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. And if you're a woman watching this, don't let your eating disorder stop you from being. Dude, listen. You're about to be such a goated woman if you're watching me, or like, yeah, if you're watching me, you're a goated woman because, come on. So, like I said, don't let your eating disorder stop you from being the person you're meant to be, because your body dysmorphia, like it's only you who are seeing. Your body is T. It's like little waist action going on. Like your waist is exactly how you would want it to be. The way, the way I see your waist is the way you want your waist to be like. Do you get what I mean? Because obviously when you have an eating disorder, it kind of freaks up your mind on like how you perceive your body. But I'm telling you, because I have a few friends and I myself struggle sometimes with eating and shit. I have friends who have told me that they think they look fat when they, and then when they show me a, like for example a picture of what they want to look like, how their body, the body they want, I look at them and I'm like, this is what you look like. That your body is T. Unless you're overweight, because I feel eating disorder, you can't really do anything about it. But if you're objectively overweight, hit the gym, twin. But if you're not, if you are, okay, look up. Okay, if you're struggling with hashtag eating disorder right now, look up your height and then average weight as a woman, and then you're gonna see that you're probably most likely around that weight. And if you're not, hit the gym. If you're below, I mean, all power to you. You could be below, or you could like go up to the height you want to be. And if you are that weight, then I'm telling you, the bod is T. It's serving. You're doing all the right things. Don't let the eating disorder stop you from being who you are. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say today. I'm noticing a trend with these videos is that the content is becoming more and more incoherent. I'm working on it. I trust me. But for now, I just want to get better at speaking for longer periods of times, which is why even though these videos aren't as quality as some of my other videos, or maybe how I would want them to be, bear with me for now. I'm just working on keeping a red line throughout the entire video of me speaking and being able to think at the same time, because that's a problem I have. I be speaking, right, and I'll have something that I want to speak on, and I'll begin speaking on it, and then like, since I'm obviously basing it on what I have in my head because I don't have a script yet, I might need to get a script. What was I saying? Oh yeah. See, I'll have the thought in my head and I'll start speaking on it, and then when I like check back into my head to see what I wanted to say, boom, all gone. That's kind of what I'm working on right now. Just building this kind of consistency in my speech and what I want to say, so that the videos not only become more watchable for you, but I also, improve my speaking abilities, because that's one of the main things I want to do with this YouTube channel to begin with, is I want to improve my speech, my pronunciation, just my grammar and everything. I want to become a more comfortable speaker, because I feel like, okay, it's optimal study-wise because I take a rhetorics class in school, and I actually noticed I had a speech not too long ago, and I noticed because of the YouTube videos that I'm making right now, I became so much more comfortable in speaking to like a group of people. Because even though I'm not speaking to a group of people right now, like while recording this video, I am, right? It's just that I can't see the people who I'm talking to. So I'm basically just holding a speech for my rhetorics class right now, without having, the little thingies to look at for, yeah, you get what I mean. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I might have some issues with my memory, because like, this is like a thing, dude. My memory is so bad. Anyways, y'all, I know this was a very inconsistent rant, and like I said earlier, I'm working on becoming more consistent. It's getting there. I just want to like learn how to speak better first, and then eventually I might write a script. I'm gonna find better things to talk about. I'm 18. I haven't experienced that much yet, but I'm noticing, summer's coming up. I'm obviously gonna have lore to tell, so don't y'all worry. Sit back, relax. Content is coming. I know you're fiending for it. Just hold out, okay? It's coming. Dude, my hair is so far up. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you're a woman, shout out to you. I know it's not International Women's Day today, but just to let them know, every day should be International Women's Day if it was up to me. So, hope you all have a wonderful day, week, year, month, and have a blessed night. And yeah, stay blessed.